Hello everyone. So a few days ago I received a question from somebody that I wanted to answer here and share with you because I think it highlights a few really good points that a lot of people perhaps haven't realized. And that is all about, why do people need to be verified when they are swinging? So the person who sent me this question was actually looking at purchasing tickets for Swingathon, which is a big swingers festival happening next month here in the UK. And I'm also in this video not only going to be talking about why do you need to be verified, but also only talking about how you can be verified for Swingathon if you wanted to attend, because it's really not as daunting or as difficult as you may think if you follow my easy steps. So why do I need to be verified for Swingathon? Now, there are several reasons that organisers of clubs, parties and events may ask for their guests to be verified. It's not unique just to Swingathon. It's something which is commonly practiced throughout the swinger lifestyle world. And the most significant factor that people may kind of, do that comes into play is that essentially the hosts and organisers need to know that you are who you say you are and that you have a genuine interest in the lifestyle. They don't just let anybody in who asks for a ticket. Essentially, some clubs and parties do operate like this, but the vast majority of them want to know a little bit about you before you attend. Now, this is for two reasons. The first is that they need to ensure that you have a genuine interest, you understand what lifestyle's about, you've got a profile on a swinger site, and they can check that, you are, who you say, and that you've had not necessarily lots of experiences, you've had genuine interactions with other genuine people. Because as you can well imagine, a lot of people ask for tickets to clubs, a lot of people apply, but these can basically be anybody off the street. The clubs and organisers, they want to know that the people who are attending their parties have a genuine interest and that they're respectful of other members of the lifestyle. They know what they're getting themselves into. They have a basic understanding of the rules and boundaries that people adhere to as well. So by making sure that you're verified, it's essentially the same as having a little bit of a CV, because as you can well imagine, it's really hard to, everybody can say that they are, they're this, they're that, they've been to this club, they've done this, they've met these couples, but they need to hear that from other people to back up what it is you're saying, essentially. So verifications are really important for this. Another reason that they are important is that a lot of event organisers and a lot of events are very private, and there's a reason that they are members only or strict tickets only, and they're very discreet in where they are and how they're organised. They don't let in members of the press, they don't let in cameras, in phones, in anything like that, because they want to make sure that the guests who are there are, well protected. One second. Are well protected. And the last thing they want to do is for people's identities to be kind of shared on social media. So that's why they like to keep the press and also any type of publicity away from their events. So as you can well imagine, an event like Swingathon, which is a huge deal, it's a swingers lifestyle festival, it's going to attract attention of the press. The last thing they want to do is have members of the press, journalists, turn up with their cameras, with their notebooks. Not that I think they do that anymore, trying to get the inside scoop, trying to get pictures, trying to, sensationalize it. That's the last thing they want, because discretion is key. So another reason that events ask for verifications only is that they can check you are a genuine swinger in the lifestyle. So again, it is for your safety and protection. Now moving on, I wanted to talk about how you can get verification for parties and events. And also I'm going to talk about how this can be included if you did want to go to Swingathon. So if you're reasonably new to the lifestyle, or you're not sure about verifications, or you need a bit of clarification as to how to get them, this is my foolproof few steps to gaining verification. So first of all, you need to sign up for one of the most popular swinger dating sites, because this is where your verifications are listed. It's no point saying you want verifications but you don't want to go on a site. Clubs ask for your username on one of the following, so listen up. Okay, Fab Swingers, SDC, I'm going to put the links below, and also I'm going to put links to an article I wrote about how to find them. It's called Websites to Find Swingers. So Fab Swingers, SDC. You can also look on FetLife, SLS, and you can also look on the Pineapple app as well. So get yourself established on one of those sites. Doesn't matter which one it is. Make a profile, start reaching out to people. You need to have a profile online. Okay. Become a verified user on those sites by, again, following the steps for signing up, following the steps for, submitting some pictures about yourself. These go to the website, the managers of the websites behind the scenes. So if it was me, then your application would come to me and I would verify you that you are a genuine person, and then you can start getting verifications from other people. Start reaching out to fellow swingers, community members, and other kinksters. If you click with them and you're engaging in conversation, what you have to do is arrange a vanilla date. This could be in person, this could be a chat like this over Zoom. It could be, you could arrange to meet at a party or event that's coming up. You could arrange to meet up for a date and then arrange to play. It doesn't matter. The emphasis is that you're meeting face to face with other genuine people. Afterwards, after you've met them, whether you decided to swing with them or not, whether you were comfortable enough to swing, maybe you just met for dinner and drinks and had a lovely date with a couple. You don't know. I've done this myself. Like, I've met a couple, had a lovely evening with them, haven't necessarily needed to play or wanted to play, but they've still been able to vouch for me, and I've been able to vouch for them. Afterwards, they and you write each other a verification, and this verification, which is a few sentences about, your meetup, what you were like, that you're a genuine person, this stays on your profile. So I would go home, I would log into my SDC account, and I would go to the couple's username, like, Jenny and Steve 81 at Gmail or whoever it was. I don't know those people, by the way. You'd go on and you'd find it. I met Jenny and Steve for a date tonight. We went out for dinner and drinks. I had a really great night. We spoke about our kinks and fetishes, and we discussed what we'd like to do. They're really great swingers. I had a brilliant night with them. If you go on a date with these people, you will really enjoy their company. I'm looking forward to seeing them again. That is a verification. And then when I would use that verification, when I would then apply to go to events like Swingathon, and I would say, submit my username for SDC, and then the organisers would then check that I've got verifications, and I had, because Jenny and Steve had written me one in return. That is how it works. So I hope that's given you a brief introduction as to how swinger verifications work. As I said, you can also meet people in clubs. If I was to meet that couple in a club or an event, sometimes the social events that you can go to in the lifestyle, again, you could, say in conversation, or what's after you've had a chat with them or you've played with them, whatever it is, what's your username? Can you verify me? Can I verify you guys? Because I've had a lovely time with you. And you can, again, I met Jenny and Steve in such and such club. We had a brilliant night. They're a couple who I'd very much like to see again. We played in the couple's private room and I felt really safe with them, and it was brilliant. That is a verification. So again, it can be in person, it can be via a Zoom chat like this with maybe two couples, or it can be, in a club as well. I hope that's given you a little bit of understanding and clarification as to what a verification within the swinger lifestyle is. If you want to find out more about how to get verified, or the different places that you can have a profile, or the steps to take to get verified for Swingathon, do please check out my brand new article called "Why Do People Need to Be Verified to Swingathon?" You can find it in the description for this video below, and I've also got advice in there for single male swingers, and also a select few people who don't need to be verified, because these do exist as well. And there's all the information in the article, and I shall see you next time.